Hey everybody, and happy Friday. Can you believe we are 3 weeks into March already? We are getting into the spring market, and March is coming on and spring is coming on with a flurry. I don't know about you guys, but we've seen more activity. We're seeing kids in school. They're finishing up their projects. Guys, I do not need to go back to high school. My kid, God love him, 15-year-old boy. I'm not quite sure what to do with this, but if you've got any advice, you can email me and I will take all the help I can get. 15-year-old boy tells me all along he's got his projects under control. Wednesday afternoon, 6 p.m., he tells me he has a 5-page paper on medieval Christianity. He has a 6-segment algebra project, and he has a model paper and journal reflection of the solar and lunar forces on the ocean, all due on Friday. So we begin arts and crafts. We start writing papers. And for the last 2 days, we have been knee-deep in all of our projects. And all I have to say is this: they're done, and I had better get an A, because I'm just going to leave it at that. I painted one mean sun. All right, guys, let's get into the weekend. Donnie is representing us today at NAR, so I'm going to bring you your weekend update. We'll talk a little bit more about that in a little bit. Let's start with our weekly marketing reports. So if you can see, the Washington, D.C. Metro showings are up a little bit over last week. So we're getting a little bit more activity in the market, but they're down a year over year, just because if you look at the numbers below, we're pretty flat on new listings year over year. And they're down just slightly in the Washington, D.C. Metro, new listings coming on the market, down just slightly over last week. So we're staying pretty stagnant week over week in our Northern Virginia markets. In North Central Virginia, we're seeing showings up. You guys are busy. They were up 10% almost over a year ago, up just under 6% over week. So you guys are busy showing properties. New listings, guys, you're getting inventory. That's great. Not as much as you got last year at this time, but still a little bit more than what you got last week. So we're seeing a little bit more of that spring market coming on strong. All right, let's look at our Baltimore metro area. Showings are down year over year, week over week. You guys have less showing activity out there, and your listings are pretty flat. So that makes sense that if your listings are pretty flat, that you're going to have less showing activity. Days on market just grew 1. The rest of our markets, we're seeing less days on market. So we're still seeing that a little bit of competition. Days on market dropping, escalated contracts. The Baltimore metro area, pretty stagnant, which is fine going into this week. Rock on Maryland, West Virginia Panhandle. Look at those new listings. Your spring market has sprung. We're up 40% over last week, up 40% year over year. You guys are getting a lot more inventory. That's great. Showings down a little bit. So that might indicate that people just aren't moving just as quickly. Prices may be a little higher, but you still have got the median contract days to market down 13 year over year days, and compared to a week ago, 8 days. So all of that's really good. The market's still really strong. You guys have got a lot of activity out there, so great job. Top performers. You guys are killing it. If you look at our top performers of the company, individuals by volume, congratulations, Victoria Zhao, John McCambridge, Will Kilker, Alexsis Doud, and Angela Hill. Those are overall company top performers, individuals by volume. If you look at transactions overall in the company, congratulations, Victoria Zhao, John McCambridge, Julio Maltez, Will Kilker, and Michelina Queri. Nice job, you guys, for last month. If you look at the top performers, last week. Sorry, I said month. Top performers, teams by volume. Number 1, Shepherd Homes Group, the Carolyn Young team, the Uncle Casey Samson team that we have affectionately rebranded, One South Realty Group, and the K Group. Congratulations, you guys. And the top performers, teams by transactions. Nice job. Carolyn Young team, Shepherd Homes Group, One South Realty Group, the K Group, and the One Street Company. Nice job, you guys, on your performers over the last week. We've got some save the dates and some new announcements. We announced at our company staff meeting on Wednesday that Samson Property Management is open for business. So Samson Property Management was rebranded. In the past, we have always done property management with the individual agents in the office working under the umbrella of Samson Property Management. And we were the only company out there to do that. That carried a lot of risks and liabilities that we just needed to change. So we have revamped that. It's up and running. Our properties are in the process of converting over to the new structure. And we now offer referral bonuses. If you bring on or refer a client into our property management department, they will be taken great care of. But we're offering a referral bonus of $250 for the agent who refers that client into property management once that contract is signed and they are integrated in. So if you need to make a few extra dollars and you don't want to do property management yourself, dude, I wouldn't do it. 3 a.m. phone call, the pipe burst, never fun for anybody. Go ahead and refer them into spm@samsonproperties.net and they will take great care of them. Our partner spotlight for March was 210 home warranty. And why is 210 important? Why is a home warranty important? Guys, when you have a new listing, things go wrong. Put a warranty on the listing during the listing period. It protects the seller. It gives the buyer good juju that the place is being maintained and that there's low risk on that. The sellers have less risk, especially if they're not living in the property right now. Maybe they've moved on to their other property and they're not there every day, or the agent's not there every day. It just protects their liability if something goes wrong and there's something that breaks in the property, or a pipe burst, or something that might happen that would trigger that warranty. It just gives them an extra level of protection and service. So look into offering those warranties during that listing period. Guys, you've seen several emails from me about the office exclusive requirements from Bright and what they are requiring as far as entry within 2 days of taking that listing agreement. So again, let's go over what that means. You take your listing agreement, you're not quite ready to go live because nobody can ever get pictures, get cleaned, get decluttered, all of that stuff, and be on the market within 2 days. So maybe you are going on the market in 3 weeks. Maybe you're going on the market in 4 months. Well, what happens is that Bright requires from the minute we have that listing agreement signed by that client that it starts the trigger of the clock, and you have 2 business days to get that in the MLS in an office exclusive status. At the status bar, when you enter new listings, it says office exclusive active, office exclusive coming soon, under contract, all of those things, which means that just we can see it and you've met the terms of the office exclusive requirement within Bright. Now, the question has been raised, will those requirements change now that NAR has this new co-op compensation? We don't know yet. So in the interim, we're going to continue to do what we're supposed to do. We're going to follow the rules until I can work out something different with them. And those office exclusives need to be entered within 2 days of you taking those listing agreements. If you don't remember how to do that, I sent out instructions. Go back and look in your email from me, search office exclusives in your search bar, and it should come up because it'll give you the step-by-step instructions. So what does that do? We still have our Samson sneak peek. If you go to the left-hand nav bar of the Cardinal Nest, we still have our Samson sneak peek that gives you, the listing agent, the opportunity to give all of the wonderful information about your property. And we're going to call those featured listings. So you can give us the price, you can give us the description and the remarks, when it's supposed to come on market, all of those wonderful things. Or if you don't want to feature your listing, and that's totally up to you, we're going to go into all of our different portals within Bright, and we're going to pull out everything that's showing as an office exclusive in our portal. And every day we are going to aggregate that data and we're going to put it in the office exclusives section on the sneak peek board so that you can see what's coming. Now, as you can see from this snapshot, there are lots of different things coming in different areas. Now, there's some glitches, and I know that Bright is not wiping those office exclusives off when they actually do activate, but it does give you an idea of what's coming on the market. Is there anything coming on the market, and the people that you can reach out to. That office sneak peek, office exclusive, gives you the address, the listing agent, and then you can pick up the phone and call the listing agent or send a text or an email. Hit the Cardinal Nest agents page under the resources tab, and it'll give you the contact information of all of those agents so you can check in with them to talk about what's coming. Guys, congratulations, you did it. We are #1 for last year's volume in all of Virginia, and we're #1 in all of these different counties as well. We've got these social graphics up on the Nest for you. They're also in Samson Properties Facebook at Samson Properties. Let me go there. And then the Cardinal Nest as well. Share them on your social media. Put them in your marketing packages. Make sure that you are letting the world know you're still in real estate and you are with the best company out there. We've got our Riz Media results that just got launched, so we will have new, exciting announcements coming soon with some social graphics about that as well. But let's just say we're moving on up the world, which is all good stuff. So take these graphics, use them in your marketing, remind people you're in real estate, celebrate your wins. We are still doing the 31-day mile walk challenge for stopping soldier suicide. Take your dog, walk a mile a day, email your photo to marketing@samsonproperties.net, and let's get awareness out there through Samson Cares that we are trying to attack soldier suicide. It's a great mission, one that everybody has been touched with, and one that, quite frankly, our soldiers and our military veterans are the main people we should be rallying around all the time for the sacrifices that they give to us. In the sales meeting, we also announced our new and improved Samson Concierge Services. I'm going to go back to that. You like the ding? Couldn't help myself. Okay, so what does that mean, Samson Concierge Services? All right, so we have revamped our contract to close package. What does that mean? Because some people say, hey, we had that. Well, we did, but we listened to you and we listened to your feedback, and your feedback was, we want a licensed person to help us create forms. We want a licensed person to be able to communicate with our clients. So we have elevated our license status among our concierge fulfillers of those packages, our concierge staff. And that new package includes some form writing, some engagement in with the clients. It includes more services than just us following a checklist and ordering docs and ordering this and ordering that. There's a lot of engagement and personal TC interaction that you guys ask for that Richard and team have now built into the contract to close package on the transaction coordinator side. That is $250. The second piece of this new and improved concierge services is still the listing marketing package, where you have the listing marketing pieces, the brochures, the postcards, all of the things, the MLS entry, all of that is still in that piece. And then if you want the entire thing, both sides of the contract to close and the listing marketing, you've got the complete concierge package. Now, those packages are the first phase of rolling that out. We are going to start launching new services as well over the coming months and quarters, such as offer writing services, event planning services, and other things that you guys have been asking for at a concierge level. So watch out for new announcements coming out soon on that. You guys were ordering it through the print center. You're no longer ordering it through the print center. We're ordering it through the help desk now. It makes it a lot easier for us to communicate with our people and to get that back and forth engagement and auto responses and validations into those workflows where you know what's happening when it's happening. So go to the help desk at samsonproperties.net and you can put in an order for your new concierge services. Guys, we're gonna be in Lake Ridge April 3rd. We're gonna be in White Marsh on April 10th. That's our HQ to you. That's where our staff comes into the field to see you in the offices. We're training you, we're teaching you, we're engaging you, we're infusing you with energy and all kinds of ideas for you to work and grow your business. If you're not happy with where your business is right now, if you've been here for a while and you don't know all the things that we're doing at Samson and you need to know, hey, what is this service? I keep hearing these buzzwords. What does that mean? Come to an HQ to you. You could be a high producing agent in the company and still pick up small tidbits that you can implement and engage in your business. So HQ to you, our staff comes out. We do marketing and postcards through the print center. We do KV Core versus Lofty. We do lead generation. We use how to use Real Scout and engage that in your business. Donnie and I come in for lunch and do an Ask You Anything. You can ask us anything you want to ask. You can ask personal, business. Why do we think the way we think? What do we think about this? What do we think about that? What are our plans? We will transparently tell you anything. So you guys have the opportunity to give us feedback. We want it. And to learn from all of our great staff that are out in the field. And then Cardinal Title Group is there as well, doing a title or legal topic that is relevant that everybody needs to know about. So guys, come on out to those HQ2Us. We welcome you. We love seeing you. As always, we want you to refer your friends and your family. Don't refer that agent that's a pain in your butt or was high maintenance on, didn't do the things you wanted them to do in a contract. Refer the agents that are like you, the agents that you think would value and love our culture and be part of our culture and contribute to our culture. Those recruiting referral tabs are on the Nest. You can earn dollars, and there's 3 easy ways to earn those dollars. You just have to either make an introduction to Donnie, fill out the form, or bring them to a lunch and learn. And all of those ways are on there. Guys, small disclosure. You can't find out 3 months that somebody you know and you've done a deal with 42 years ago joined the company and turn in a form and try to get the fee. Doesn't work that way. You need to work through the system. You need to make sure that you have the form filled out, the email out, or bring them to a lunch and learn with your name. And we will be happy to participate in those referral rewards with you. Those lunch and learns, let's talk about that. Bring your buddy. We all have friends in real estate. Bring your buddy. Chantilly, March 21st. That was yesterday. Moving right along. You could have been here yesterday. I heard it was great. Lake Ridge is on April 3rd at the Harbor Grill. White Marsh at Michael's Cafe on April 10th. And we are in Martinsburg at the Hilton Garden Inn on April 25. So sign up, bring a friend, let your buddies in real estate know. Guys, there's a reason why our agents are with us. They love the tools, they love the technology, they love the engagement. Share your love, share our culture with them. But again, the right, good agents. We don't want just everybody. All right, save the date, guys. Top Producer Takeover. We had a great one if you were here and did our first one in Virginia. We're crossing over the line into Bowie, Maryland. We're going to be at the Comfort Inn and Conference Center on May 2nd. Top producers sharing their trade secrets, panels talking, engaging about how to do things, how they did things, the best things that you can do in the market, their thoughts, their plans, their engagement. They're pulling back the covers and letting you see everything about their business. Guys, save the date, be there in the room, learn from people that have already tackled the problem, learn from them, don't recreate the wheel, take their tidbits and move on. Upcoming, Coffee with Casey. Listen, whenever Casey's going to come in the room, you may say, hey, look, I don't have the personality of Casey. I don't have the sphere of influence. I don't have the market. I don't have the history. You don't have to. Casey is telling you all the things to do. All you need to do is make it your own and incorporate it into your business to be successful. Whenever top producers are going to come in and share their secrets, you should make every effort to be there, because I can tell you they have been there and done that and figured out the goods and bads and uglies, and they're willing to share that with you. So Casey does a great job. We appreciate him. He was the guest speaker at our sales meeting this past Wednesday. If you did not watch the sales meeting, go back and catch that. It was great. Steve LaFave. Oh, Steve is our most popular trainer inside of Samson. It could be because he has donuts. It could be his subject area. I'll let you make the decision. But he's going to be here Wednesday, April 3rd in the Chantilly office doing the next segment of his contract class, which is always well attended. Come early to get a seat. SOAR is our business development series with Cardinal Title. So they're going to be in National Harbor on Thursday, April 4th. They're going to be doing Protecting Your Buyer Agent Commission. Lynn's going to be there. Guys, if you don't think that class is pertinent, think again. She is rolling out a ton of new classes. Our lead trainer, Lynn Hamilton, on Protecting the Buyer Agent Commission. How do you show the value? How do you do a buyer agent presentation? All extremely relevant topics in today's market environment. So make sure you hit that. At 11, Cardinal Title is going to come in and do a legal class about legal topics again that are relevant in Maryland right now. You do not have to be a Maryland agent to go to that SOAR. You just have to drive. So go, go, go. Okay, we have some recently added videos onto SamsonUniversity.net. We have added Winning with KV Core, a 4-part series, and we've added Coffee with Casey, Selling Luxury Homes. So if you've ever wondered how to sell a luxury home, if that's been in your interest of things that you want to do, if you want to know how they're different, but yet the same as selling everything else, go ahead and tune into that. Also, on the Cardinal Nest, we have launched or loaded in the videos where we did the town hall. So for those of you that missed those, Donnie and I did 2 different town halls where we gave our opinions of what the NAR settlement was, and we fielded. The first day we had 500 of you on there. We had about 250 of you on there on the second one. We fielded several hundred questions each time on what does it mean? How is it going to work? So if you have interest and you have not kept up, I recommend that you do at least watch that first day, and you'll get a full overview of Donnie and my thought on that. He accidentally forgot to hit record on the second day, so you missed part of that on the second video. But if you watch that Tuesday session, you'll get a good full picture between Mike, Donnie, and I of what we think about those lawsuits, how it's going to impact our business. And then we fielded a ton of questions just for the next hour and a half from you guys to make sure that you guys were getting the answers you need and getting comfortable. So watch those. So if we go on to our, breaking news. breaking news. There's an interruption at the news desk. Okay, our training for next week. We have, check the calendar on the Cardinal Nest, folks. On Monday, we have orientation. Orientation scheduled all week. Monday in Gainesville. Tuesday and Wednesday, we have them everywhere. So check the Cardinal Nest to see about a location near you. More orientations on Thursday. Make sure you attend one. Tells you all the details of what's going on at Samson. On Monday, we have a Print Marketing 101 class where Heather's going to teach you how to incorporate print marketing into your business using the resources and templates on the Cardinal Nest. Also on Thursday, Masterminds. And more Lynn Hamilton talking about buyer value. Make sure you attend those sessions. Friday, we have a commercial real estate training course, an NVAR buyer agency class, First Heritage weekly mortgage update, and Sky Slope training. Tune into the Cardinal Nest for more details. Guys, thank you so much. We could not do all the things we do. We could not do all of the CASLAs, all of the training, all of the resources, all of the tools without you and your commitment to help us by using Cardinal Title. We appreciate you. We hope that the spring market is springing. If you have not started prospecting, guys, what you work on today will determine your settlements for April, May, and June. That gets you into the summer months. Call your friends, call your sphere, call your neighbors. Sales is a contact sport. Engage, take Lynn's classes, engage in the business, and then thank you so much for bringing those Cardinal settlements to the table so that we can continue to pour back into you and bring more resources on board to help you grow your business. I hope you guys have a wonderful week and a happy spring weekend. Talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.